Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Leonard Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. It is Friday, July 12th, 2024 at 5:47 a.m. Central Standard Time. How are you guys doing? Wow. What a day yesterday. Turned out to be pretty lame, right? Got the initial pump on the good inflation data, really good inflation data, but not enough. Not enough for Bitcoin anyway. However, we did see a move in something that is very interesting. We will get into that. But first, let's say good morning. Good morning, Marco CTR, Control, Kalichi Agucha, one of my favorite names, and Melissa, One Love. You made it. Thank God it's Friday. TGIF. Let's go. Hello, Blackie Chan. What's going on, my friend? So, yesterday, we were sitting at fear at 29. After failing to break 60 again, we have now fallen into extreme fear for Bitcoin. Now, the crypto market is sitting at just fear at 40. But Bitcoin is sitting at extreme fear. Maybe time to start going hard on Bitcoin. Might be time to start buying some Bitcoin, going long on Bitcoin. Maybe there's one more dump. Certainly possible. Certainly possible. I don't know if it's going to happen, but it's certainly possible. Oh, man. It's probably going to be a short stream this morning. Yeah. There's not too much to go over. It is Friday. We are going into the weekend. So, unless something happens today and we start trending, it's either way. By the end of the day, we'll probably get back into just some choppy sidewaysness for the weekend, and then maybe next week we get moving. I don't know. Published my first trading view script last night before going to bed. About to publish my trading strats. Sweet. That's what's up, man. All right. So yeah, fear and greed finally sitting at extreme fear for Bitcoin. That's typically a good time to buy. Let's come over to the charts. Now, I do have an indicator. Let's get rid of this. Let's go to the full screen. I do have an indicator that does give you a fear and greed index. And this is the Bitcoin fear and greed index. And look at this. We are in extreme fear, lower than we were when we've capitulated here. So you could almost say this is a bullish divergence on the extreme fear and greed index. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what it is. But we can see in the past, let's find one. Let's find the last time we were in extreme fear. It's been a while. Actually, I think it's been since like 2022. No, it's 2023. The bear market lows was the last time we were in extreme fear. And we're seeing it at $57,000. Think about that. $57,000 is the new $15,000. Good morning, Mark Dutch. Good morning, Chris Klein. What is going on, friends? How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. It is a Monday. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm a little tired. Huh. I thought about sleeping in, so I did for like an extra 10, 15 minutes. I don't think it was enough. We were up late last night in the LBC Discord. Join today in the description. We were chatting last night, me and Blackie Chan, Unaware Wolf, One Love, a little bit. Her phone keeps breaking up. But yeah, had a lot of fun talking last night. Family will be back in town. We'll be back home today. I'm so ready for them to be home. I miss them. So it's been really quiet this week. But yeah, ready to see them. To get rid of this. So, what'd you do, Bitcoin? So we got the pump yesterday off of the good inflation data, and then of course immediately dumped right after that. Let's go ahead and throw a channel on here and just see what we're looking at. Came up a little short of the high. We go by the close and we tapped it. Here this came up short. So yeah, it's just chop city, man. Just chop, chop, chop. Until maybe we get a bounce off of here. We can come up, come down, bounce off the dynamic reactor, and start shifting to the upside. That would look great. That would be great. Now, you guys know that we have been watching this for about a month now, and that is the Russell 2000. Yesterday, it made a big move, and it broke out. Yes, it broke out. Was hovering on the dynamic reactor on the daily, and then pushed, and then now it is at the top of this whole range right here, this high. If it can break above that, that would be fantastic. Now, the Russell 2000 is an index of small cap stocks, small cap companies. So whenever it breaks out, whenever it breaks out, that is showing that the markets are going risk on because they are small cap coins. Yesterday we had, let's just see. Yesterday we had dynamic reactor. Isn't that just the BMSB? I don't know what BMSB is. What is BMSB? You think we're going to dump again? I keep hearing 51K. That's the thing, like, keep hearing. I don't know. We're at extreme fear, so it's very tough. Now look at this chart, or look at this heat map. Do you notice anything? All the big tech companies had a bad day yesterday, but a bunch of small cap companies, not banks, finance, producer manufacturing, health technology, consumer services, commercial services, transportation, energy minerals, utilities, consumer non-durables, all of these retail trade, all of these small caps are up while all the big caps were down yesterday. So what does that mean? That means we are seeing rotation in the stock market from your less risky assets to your more risky assets. That suggests to us that the market is becoming more risk on, ready to take on more risk because we have things like small caps, because small caps are like the altcoins of the stock market. So when you have the big assets go down or consolidate, we can sometimes or often get a rotation, just like we do with Bitcoin. We get a rotation out of the big assets and into the smaller cap assets. Bull market support band. Oh, I don't know. So when we have that type of environment, that is good for crypto, because crypto is a highly, excuse me. Oh, crypto is a highly speculative asset. Therefore, we need the broader markets to expand and become risk on, because that means people will start putting their money into crypto. And now let's go ahead and add. It does kind of look like a bull market support band, doesn't it, Mark Dutch? It is very close. Very, very close. Lagged a little bit behind here, which allowed you to get a little more profit in, so that's good. All right, so let's see. We did bounce a mark, long time no see. Dynamic react. Okay. Okay, where was I? Risk on environment. All right, so let's bring up Bitcoin. Let's add Bitcoin to the chat. All right, so we can see in the past where Bitcoin didn't break out until after the Russell broke out. So let's go ahead and throw this on here. There we go. So now I can see this is when Bitcoin really broke out. It created an all-time high, and then it chopped and went down, and then it broke out here. And the Russell right here, before Bitcoin broke out, it broke out right there. So after the Russell broke out, it was another 34 days before Bitcoin broke an all-time high. So about a month. Now, there is a difference, obviously, and that is that the Russell hasn't broken a new all-time high. It has only broken the range. So this is just a first step. But this needs to keep going. So while stocks, small cap stocks, hopefully are breaking out for the, I guess, for like the rest of the month, and we wait for it to come up here. Now, I don't know that the Russell needs to create a new all-time high. I just know that Bitcoin has never expanded into all-time high unless the Russell had already done it. So, I don't know. So we could be seeing more chop, or maybe some chop sideways and chop up and down, maybe a little more downside. So I'm kind of waiting to see if this thing can really get moving. It might be another month before it breaks an all-time high, and if it breaks that all-time high, then within a month or so, we should be seeing Bitcoin going on its parabolic run. Perhaps they all go together. Bitcoin will lag because we do need to see the rotation in the markets. But perhaps they all pretty much run together. Hola, French toaster. Don't lie, Melissa. We were chatting till late last night, and before I sang you a song to help you fall asleep. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Mark. Damn, it made me yawn. Sorry. I'm a little tired. So, yeah. But this is good. I mean, this is at the very least, signaling to us that the market is becoming a little more risk on. So that's good. That's good. Let's take a look at the 10-year US 10-year. Yeah. Did it dump? Yep, we got a little dumpski on a US 10-year yield, so more risk. Let's go to just the Dixie. Dixie had a nice little dumpski yesterday. The Dixie, a basket of assets, dollar currency index, also known as the dollar currency index, made up of the Canadian dollar, the Australian dollar, the euro, the British pound, and the Japanese yen, all versus the dollar. So this is what we get. Broke down yesterday, broke this trend, just breaking trends. So now what we want to see from the dollar, maybe it comes down a little more, comes back up. We got the dynamic reactor right there, and then it can roll over as it hits that resistance. And this is pure bull mode for us right here. Because this is on the daily chart, so this could be, maybe we start really going bull next week or the week following that. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know when. Well, I know that, so I'm hearing 5 months is the range. So I'm hearing 5 months in this range then. 5 to 6 months. Seems about right. Fed tool. Fed watch. So the next FOMC meeting is in 19 days, July 31st. And now we are sitting at a 93.3% to cut rates in July. Is that right? That's to stay paused. My bad. To cut 6.7%. But if we go to September, okay, now we are seeing an 84.6% chance of a rate cut. 85%, essentially. Essentially 85% now. So, here we go. We're getting close. September might be the month. Unless we get a surprise rate cut at the end of this month. I'm totally okay with this for 5 months. I need to make more. So I'm hearing 5 months in this range then. We've already been in it for 4 months, Melissa. It's time for us to break out of that. Yeah, I do ASMR good night talks. Oh, heck yeah, Mark Dutch. Call me tonight. All right, babe? Thanks. Love you, man. Dump before starting to price in cuts. Dump before starting to price in cuts. That's what we've been doing. We've been dumping before to price in the cuts. So yeah, it's looking good. Let's go to our total. Let's look at the total crypto market. How are we doing? Where are we sitting? So we do have the 50% of this from the bull market highs to the bull market or bear market lows. 50% of that range right here. Now, if I pull a fib from the low here and take a look at this low to this high, we've got the 50% of that range below that. Could we get down there? It's possible, of course. Anything is possible. Would like to see this. Look, the dynamic reactor is way different than the bull market support band now. Bull market support band, it must be a daily thing. Yeah. Okay. So that's a daily thing. So yeah, we're looking for the crypto market to really start to push today. That would be nice, and then maybe we get some more chop, and then we can start moving to the upside again. That is kind of what I'm looking at across the board. I really want to see us come up, come down. I don't know that we will go lower, to be honest with you. I don't know that we will go lower than this. We could, of course. I say that, and then next thing you know, it's going to dump today, but we could. I'm not sure. After falling into extreme fear and seeing the expansion and the risk on aspect of the stock market, the rotation is clearly starting over there, and that will only leak into the crypto market. So I don't know. All I know is that short term is a little uncertain, but the mid to long term is looking good. It is looking good. So down here on the 5-minute, just looking for wait, this is this? Oh, this is Bitcoin's market cap. Okay, let's zoom out on that. This isn't the price, this is the market cap. Now, if we go based off of this high, the 2017 high to the 2018 low, we hit a 4.236 on our Bitcoin market cap, and we're sitting on top of the 3.618 here at $1.06 trillion. We have not closed below that on the weekly for the Bitcoin market cap. And if I go over to the price, though, we can see that when I pull from the high to the low, we are actually under that 0.786 and struggling to get back above it on the weekly. We closed below it last week. We're trying to get back above it this week. That sits at $57,542. And we do have the golden pocket down here just below that. So another $7,500 drop or $7,000 drop. I mean, anything can happen. We can definitely see it. Anything can happen. Otta gang, Mr. Otta Boss is in the house. What's going on, Alex? How you doing, brother? Beautiful, bearded, Australian, Canadian carpenter, Jesus, crypto Jesus. 43K looks juicy. Of course it does. But everybody thinks we're going to 40K. Everybody thinks we're going to 43K. Everybody thinks we're going to 50K. Like, everybody thinks we're going lower. That's all I'm seeing. I'm only seeing calls for lower. I'm not seeing any calls for higher. So, I don't know. I think that it is more likely that we are very close to wrapping this thing up. Very, very, very close. Hopefully. If not, then I see chop than anything. More chop. More choppa. I see more choppa than anything. I'm sure we'll be hearing some choppa today on oh wait. Are you having a show today, Alex? Because I know you're not doing the chart prime thing. So, but yeah, you're right. People should stop thinking. Yeah, I think I'll do the gender reveal today. Ooh, I'm sticking with girl. I am sticking with girl. I mean, what are they thinking? Oh man. I don't know, man. What are they thinking? What are they thinking? What in the world are people thinking? Late. Huh? Gender reveal late? Oh yeah, for sure. Alex needs a beard and a tan to be Jesus. Yeah. Well, he's a carpenter. All he preaches is love and kindness. He's helped cure blindness. If you guys didn't know that. No. I have literally seen Alex turn water into wine. I've seen it. I've seen it. Your butt hearts. I'm so confused. But Mark, I don't even know you. I don't know about you, dude. What did you do? I'm sticking with boy. I think girl too. Cures chart blindness. Yes. Chart blindness. There you go. That works. Total three. Our crypto market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is just your small caps. Unfortunately, this still has stable coins in it, which kind of makes me mad. I'm like, would y'all please get the stable coins out of these? They don't do anything. Crypto Christ. They don't do anything. Like, they don't go up and down. So just get rid of them. Get rid of them. Stop it. Please. I have Italian skin. I tan pretty good, and the beard isn't on like Blackie Chan's. No. It's not on. Like, but, you know, you're modern day Jesus, right? You're Canadian Jesus. You're a little more cleaned up, right, bud? And made someone pregnant without having... Yeah, stop the fairy tales. Oh, my God. Mark Dutch. Let people believe what they want to believe without being a D-bag. Go. Look, hold on. Time out. I've got to share this with you because the other night I was watching this and I was like, oh, wow. And it kind of made me think. Let me see. Where is it at? Ah, found it. I'm going to share this in the chat. Y'all can watch this after the stream. There we go. So there's very strong evidence that we do live in a simulation. And when you start considering what that means, it's almost like thinking like, I mean, if there's a simulation and there's a creator of that simulation, well, isn't that basically God? Oh, laws powered by a program? Physical laws powered by a program? Powered by a program? We're programmed? I'm just saying. I used to do industrial form work and throw up skyscrapers, so I was in the sun all day, so I know what it's like. Yeah, that's terrible. What did I just walk into? It's too early for this nonsense. Ventura Slim? What is going on? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's not too early for nonsense. It's never too early for nonsense, especially when you have the Otter Gang in town. Especially when you have Mark Dutch here. Just an average morning, yeah, a little bit. Little bit. I'm looking for a spring here. Let's get a spring here on the altcoins. We're still sitting below the dynamic reactor on everything, so it's just kind of like we're just waiting, guys. We're just waiting. We're just waiting for the market to turn around and give us some upwards trajectory. That's basically it. So this weekend it's going to be kind of slow. You know, we might chop a little bit. Maybe we'll get some pump on Sunday. We'll see. You blame it all on Mark. Yeah, me too. Me too. Always blame it on Mark. He brings the chat to life though. So can't knock him for that. Brings the chat to life. I like it. So yeah, waiting game, guys. So that's why I'm kind of just like chilling and chatting with you guys because I'm just like, I mean, just waiting, man. We can always try some low time frame trades, but I need some trend, man. I need some trend. got a little bit of a push up here. We're fighting the dynamic reactor on the 5-minute. If we can get above that and then come back down and back test it or get that retest of the breakout and then continue higher, then that would be nice. A nice little long here. We have been accumulating a little bit down here beneath the dynamic reactor. Just did a little bit of accumulation down here. Pop above, come back down, retest, and then head back to the upside. Maybe we get a 50% retracement of this move or to the 702, and then we can sit there and turn around and maybe reaccumulate and move back to the upside, or just completely take a dump to the downside and get us all scared again and hop up over into this area of demand that we can see over here. And then all of this Mexican spaghetti, I guess not Mexican spaghetti, but southern spaghetti with the sugar in it. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. We got to bounce here off of this trend line, and then we can get a bounce off of here, break that dynamic reactor. We have a little bit of a triangle going on in here too. Come back down, bounce off that 786, hit that downward sloping resistance, turn it into support, and let's go ahead and get this thing back on the road. That's what we want to see today. If we don't get that and we break down instead, we could see a breakdown and then a back test, maybe a bearish back test. See if we get some kind of bearish divergence in here, and then we can come on and move down to the downside. Downside target would be this right here. We could go from the opening of the triangle, move this over here, come back down, and then there you go. Wherever we broke out from, that is where you would place your measured move. And then there you go. So that's what that would look like. And you would do the same thing. You could take this and you can click it, and you can come over here to this little 3-dot thing right here. You can clone that and then put this over here to the upside, and there you go. There's your upside target from wherever you break out from. So there you go. And then we have a fair value gap over here. We have this high volume, these high volume candles right here. We can see that clearly. We just move this over a little bit, and there you go. We can click on the box right here. We can come over here. We can click on the red rectangle with the midline. I saved that template so that I could make that easily accessible to me for whenever I need to use it. We do have a little bit of this high volume fair value gap over here, so I could definitely see us. That definitely gets us into that. So yeah, that is something that I would be looking into getting into. So if we throw on a fib retracement on here, we can see we do have the 50% level right here. It's right between the 50% level and the golden pocket. So yeah, would not be surprised for it to get up there to that 618 at $58,393. I don't know if it could sustain itself though, but we'll just have to wait and see. Let's go ahead and throw on a fixed range volume profile. We do have a point of control up here. We would need to get above that. If we were able to get above that, maybe we can even make a push towards the 786 at $58,898. That would be absolutely fantastic. Would absolutely love to see that. But that still wouldn't help us out in the long term. We still need to get above that and keep heading higher up. Hopefully we can get up to that 1.618 at $61,398 and close the week above that $60,000 mark. That would be bullish for the mid to long term, and that is what we would like to see on Bitcoin. What's up, Trade Intuition? Do you have a Rumble page? Would be cool to be able to talk freely about that sort of thing on there. I dig that you're into the sort of thing you just posted to check out. Yeah, I don't have a Rumble page, but yeah. Almost time for a weekend. Beer goes in Marca. Hey, Joe. Conspiracy theories are very, very interesting and usually true. Been checking stuff out. Well, the simulation isn't a conspiracy theory. I'll tell you that right now. That is like pure science. The signs you see everywhere is just a constant headache. It's crazy. Hope everyone is doing okay. What's going on, Trader Joe? Chris Klein, hop in the LBC Discord. We talk about everything there. Yeah, we sure do. What's up, my friend? What's going on? What's going on? Hello, everyone. Trader Joe, getting ready for the hottest day of the week. Luckily, it's a short day for me, so I'll be all over the charts this afternoon. Long term, we good, 100%. Good morning, Trade Intuition. Whole crew here today. Long term, this all just an opportunity. Correct. Hello, Melissa. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, man. How is everybody doing? Of course, you're showing up right as I'm about to leave. But that's okay. I want a beer, but it's 7 a.m. and I don't think my boss would appreciate it. Reapers, creepers, hey, out of gang, wave gang. This is the wave gang, brother. Otter gang is in the chat for sure, though. I am also Otter gang. I was there in the original conversations from which the Otter gang was born in the Frankie Candles Discord. We had to get rid of the forbidden water because Captain Kirk didn't like it and found it offensive. So it got replaced with the Otter. And then the Otter gang was created. So yeah, there we go. Forget about work. I wish I could forget about work. I would love to not have to go to work today. But oh well. It is what it is. I gotta go. I gotta go to work. Y'all know how it is. Oh, guys. Thank you. Work is overrated. Yeah, it definitely is. Too many juicy trades, LBC. Oh, man. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. It is Friday. I gotta go get ready for work. So, yeah. We had fun. Don't forget to watch Piper Academy at 9:30 a.m. Over on the Piper Academy YouTube channel. Go over there, watch that. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then also watch Alex, the Forbidden Water. He threw the Forbidden Water in the chat. What was I saying? Oh yeah, make sure you go watch Alexo at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if he's going live. I don't know if he's going live. Post it in the chat, Alex, if you're going live today and what time. But thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you all. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical weekend. And I'll see you guys soon. Mad love. Peace out. Be safe.